Hello, my name is Frank Breheny, the Consumer Director for HolidayTravelWatch. As you can see, I'm here at Palma de Mallorca, or Majorca's airport, in the Balearic Islands in Spain. The reason that I'm out here is to, one, make a series of films, but there are three distinct reasons. One, to investigate the reports of crime and issues associated with crime in Magaluf. The second is to meet with reps who work for travel companies and workers in resorts to hear what they have to say about a lot of issues to do with crime and also about how holidaymakers are treated. And thirdly, the other reason is to actually look at the fabric of resorts and to see how in one particular case, if the resort in question is up to standards. So it'll be very interesting to see how it goes. By making these videos and this visit, I'm not knocking tourism in Majorca. If anything, I would like to see it enhanced. I mean, our motto is in support of quality travel. And if we can't get to these places and make our comments, which are not like travel writers or anything like that, we have a unique perspective which is brought to us by the people who come to our helpline. So I'm going to begin by my entrance here at Palma Airport. It's a fairly modern airport, but it's somewhat dated. And I think probably as a welcome to the island, it's probably a little interesting. It's a little bit dirty, but the arrival and departing passengers are all in the same mix in the building. It's extremely confusing. And I found some of the electric walkways weren't working, which could have relieved some of the congestion. But I think the most concerning thing is when we got to passport control, not only was it not big enough, it appeared to be under-resourced. And when the queues just built up, the police officers just stood there and just waved everybody through. I mean, anybody could have been walking through. I mean, I'm all for open borders, but at least if you're going to operate a border, then at least operate it. So, not the greatest of starts, sadly, but nonetheless I am looking forward. It's been probably 1976, I think, was the last time I was here in Majorca, so it'll be very interesting to see how it has changed, and indeed how it's changed and delivering some of the problems that we've found through our helpline. So what I'm going to be doing is making a series of films and taking photos, and I will be making commentary on our website. And I do want to stress to anybody who's watching in, it's not knocking tourism. If anything, it's about supporting tourism, but it's also about supporting the consumers, because after all, they're the people who come to our helpline. And no one in the making of these films should be surprised. I'm a consumer campaigner. People come to us, I speak to politicians and people in industry. I make the points that I make them politely, I make them directly. So no one should be surprised, least of all the travel industry. So I hope you enjoyed the series of films. I'm certainly looking forward to finding out what comes next.